Authorities have released the name of the driver who died while allegedly attempting to evade police in a stolen vehicle. And a Black Hawk helicopter touched down at Eisenhower High School yesterday in an Army medical demonstration.
And persisting showers in our areas this morning. I'll get you ready for your Wednesday.
From Cap KVUE Local News, this is Good Morning Northwest.
Good morning and thank you for joining us. I'm Jill Sperling.
And I'm Jason Valentine. Good Wednesday to you and good Wednesday, Jill.
Good Wednesday. We're here midweek.
Midweek, we love it. Our last Wednesday of March.
Oh, every day now is the last in March.
It is. Well, I like to remind people that, who have to pay rent at the beginning of April or whatnot. Just, we're getting towards April. Also, we're seeing a little more shower activity than we expected this morning. So a little bit of wetness as you get up this morning. Let's take a look outside. Beautiful Legend Skycam network. Quiet out there in the Tri-Cities thanks to the Skycam, but we are looking at shower activity throughout many of our areas. It has kind of vacated the Pendleton area, and Tri-Cities could see another round here in the next couple of hours. We're seeing it in Walla Walla, Yakima, and it's going to continue to start to form in Ellensburg. It does look like it's going to be sticking into the early afternoon for Yakima, Ellensburg. We should see these showers start to come to an end in the next couple of hours. So a little bit of shower activity, a little bit of wetness out there, so be careful. Yakima, you're going to be looking at mid-50s yet again. We are warm again this morning. That is the benefit of having so much cloud coverage. In the Tri-Cities, again, scattered showers today, but we should see some sun breaks as we get to the afternoon. We'll have to wait and see on that. And for Walla Walla, just oscillating showers, nothing very heavy, but still looks like in and out throughout your day. We do have much better days, still with a little bit of shower activity for your Thursday and Friday upcoming, but we will be warmer. All of that, my full forecast, but for right now, let's send it back to Jill.
We begin this morning with the investigation into a deadly crash on State Route 240 in Kennewick. Law enforcement officers say a stolen car crashed after police attempted to stop it. The driver was pronounced dead at the scene. According to the Kennewick Police Department, around 3 in the morning yesterday, officers found a stolen car driving on Edison Street with a license plate that didn't match the car. A Kennewick police officer tried to pull this vehicle over, but the driver did not stop and got onto State Route 240 in the eastbound lane. This is when any pursuit of the car stopped. According to law enforcement, the driver lost control of the car and ended up in the westbound lane of traffic.
Once the vehicle was eastbound on 240, it drove towards the Blue Bridge. About halfway between Edison and the Blue Bridge, this vehicle crashed. It went into the median, rolled. The driver was not wearing its seatbelt, and the driver was pronounced deceased at the scene.
The driver has been identified as 20-year-old Christopher Hernandez. Police are still investigating what may have caused Hernandez to lose control of the vehicle. State Patrol says incidents like this are a growing crime trend in Kennewick and across the Tri-Cities. And we'll be taking a closer look at those numbers later on Good Morning Northwest. A Black Hawk medevac helicopter from the Yakima Training Center touched down at the soccer field at Eisenhower High School yesterday for a demonstration. Cap KVUE's Emily Goodell tells us Army recruiters wanted to give sports medicine students a better idea of what being an Army medic can look like.
I'm here with Adrian Trujillo. He's a flight medic with the Yakima Training Center. Can you tell me what was your favorite part about today?
Yeah, so today we're just kind of showing the high school students here what we do. Sitting in a Black Hawk right now, a medevac Black Hawk that's currently over at the Yakima Training Center.
This is crazy. I never imagined like a helicopter would be on our practice field.
I'm just in a bomb suit. It's pretty casual. It's pretty heavy. It feels like there's just like cardboard stuck to me, but like heavy cardboard.
But yeah, just showing them what we do, answering any questions they may have, whether it's with the pilots or with the medics or the crew chiefs in the back. Yeah, so I'm just excited to be here.
Army recruiters say they're hoping that this event shows the kids another side of what can be done in the Army and gets them to sign up. Reporting in Yakima, Emily Goodell, Cap KVUE Local News.
Yakima County prosecuting attorney Joseph Brusick will not be filing charges against Yakima County Coroner Jim Curtis after Brusick says he inadvertently kicked a sheriff's deputy while experiencing a mental health crisis. Brusick says the deputy was uninjured, and since Curtis was experiencing a severe medical event at the time, he didn't have the requisite mental state to commit an intentional assault. He says he doesn't believe the state would be able to make a conviction based off of the evidence at hand, and he's using his prosecutorial discretion under state law not to file charges because it would not serve a public purpose. Curtis has more than 30 years of experience as a first responder, and his wife Christy told us he's previously been diagnosed with PTSD. After the incident, Curtis voluntarily took a leave of absence and entered into an inpatient program specializing in treating PTSD. Christy says he has limited contact with people outside the program, but knows his struggles are now in the public eye. Christy says he plans to use what happened as a platform to destigmatize mental health care for first responders.
I have already had several first responders and family members reach out to me sharing their own experience with PTSD. It's our hope and prayer that something good comes out of this terrible experience that happened to us. And together, Jim and I can help others in our community who face this on a daily basis. PTSD is real.
Christy says he should be back in the office by the end of April or early May and has plans to start a mental health support group for first responders. Grief can be hard for anybody to process, but especially for children dealing with the loss of a loved one. And one local agency is expanding its program to help hundreds more families during difficult times. A lot of people will seek the help of therapists to cope with grief, but those families are faced with long wait lists and the expense of the therapy. Cork's Place is restructuring its program, and it's free. Cork's Place is run by Chaplaincy Healthcare here in the Tri-Cities. Prior to this upcoming change, it was a year-long program for families and their children. But that meant long wait lists and less people helped. Starting in April, Cork's Place will offer one-day weekend workshops and 4-week programs.
And what that means is we're going to be able to serve more. Our community has been asking us for this, asking us for coping skills and ways to be able to help their children.
Cork's Place is also relocating to Chaplaincy Healthcare's Kennewick location. Registration for both programs starts today online. And Cork's Place is a free program for kids aged 3 to 17 years old. Parents or guardians are encouraged to attend the sessions as well. STCU and Cap KVU Local News are looking for community volunteers in Benton and Franklin counties who go that extra step helping us all. If you know someone like this, please nominate them by clicking on contests at yaktrinews.com. Every 6 weeks or so, we choose a volunteer to profile on Cap KVU Local News, and STCU awards his or her organization a $1,000 gift. Thank you for nominating someone, and a big thank you to everyone who volunteers. We'll return in just a moment, but first, Jason Valentine joins us live now for another quick look at weather.
Folks, we have showers throughout many of our areas this morning as we stay pretty chilly for your Wednesday. I'll get you ready for that and nicer days ahead. My full forecast coming right up.
And popular jean company Levi's finds itself in hot water after it announces its plan to use artificial intelligence in their diversity campaigns. That's next on Good Morning Northwest.
At Vapiano, we invite you to slow down, enjoy the journey. Make a reservation today. Taste wine where it's created. Sample a variety of wines from Sauvignon Blanc, Cabernet Sauvignon, Syrah, and make it a day to remember. Vapiano Estates, Walla Walla.
For over 600 different premium cigars, including every cigar rated 95 and higher in the last decade. It's The Educated Cigar. For 115 different fine pipe tobaccos and 55 different Briarwood pipes from England, Germany, and Italy. It's The Educated Cigar. For 95 and higher rated wines and White Bluff IPAs, it's The Educated Cigar in Richland.
I'm getting backyard cookout vibes. Inside? Oh, that's the new DQ Backyard Bacon Ranch Signature Stack Burger. Now you can take the backyard anywhere with honey barbecue sauce and house-made Hidden Valley Ranch. You guys are taking this backyard anywhere thing really seriously. Maybe next time you'll take that DQ Backyard Bacon Ranch Signature Stack Burger to, you know, the actual backyard. We need a hose. Only at DQ. Happy tastes good.
Do you have a current vehicle loan or lease? Do you want a low financing rate? Do you want a new ride? If you've answered yes, then stop what you're doing and get to Steve Hahn today. Stuck in a loan or lease? Steve Hahn wants to get you released and into any new or pre-owned car, truck, or SUV with over 500 to choose from. With zero down and as low as 1.9% financing, even on used vehicles. Have a job clearing $350 per week? You're virtually approved today. SteveHahnAutoGroup.com.
At Affordable Dentures and Implants, we believe in the healing power of a new smile. The way it makes you look and feel. The way a smile lights up a room. So people can see the best version of you. Which is why we make new smiles affordable for everyone. So you don't need to wait another day to get your smile back. Scan the QR code to learn more. Or visit AffordableDentures.com.
Go ahead and smile.
Thanks to Les Schwab Tires, I'm a confident backseat driver, but Mom's a little stressed about spending. Remember, deep breaths and watch your speed. Even though we're watching our wallets, Les Schwab is still watching out for our safety. So turn here.
During our spring tire sale, we watch out for your wallet too. Save up to $175 when you buy select tires with financing. Les Schwab Tires.
Hey ET, this is Miranda Lambert, and this is ET Certified Country.
Only we're in Texas with Miranda, ready for her Yellowstone close-up.
If I can play myself, which I am today.
Next ET.
Tonight at 7 on Cap KVO. This newscast sponsored by Mattress Depot, USA.
It's 5:11 on this Wednesday morning. Well, Levi's is responding to backlash over its plan to use artificial intelligence to have more diverse models. Levi Strauss & Company released an editor's note Tuesday to last week's statement announcing the program. The note says their original statement did not properly represent certain aspects of its partnership with the digital fashion studio LaLaLand.ai. This after last week, the company said it would collaborate with the studio to create computer-generated models who are diverse with different body types to supplement its human models. The plan drew strong backlash, with some comparing it to using digital blackface on models. Levi says it is not using the pilot program as a way to substitute real diversity and declared that it was committed to working with diverse models in real photo shoots to tell authentic stories. Well, California's governor signed a bill into law Tuesday giving the state's Energy Commission oversight to determine potential price gouging and impose penalties on oil companies. It comes after Governor Gavin Newsom accused oil companies of price gouging last year, even when crude oil prices started to decrease. In a press conference Tuesday, Newsom called it, quote, one of the greatest ripoffs in modern American history. State legislators who worked on the bill say the law will give needed transparency into the state's petroleum market and how the oil companies are coming up with pricing. The law is expected to go into effect in 90 days. Well, coming up, the world's most popular role-playing game now finds itself again on the silver screen. What you can expect from the Dungeons and Dragons movie is coming out this week, and that is next. Also, I'll have your first alert forecast. Let me get you ready for your Wednesday. You're watching Good Morning Northwest. Stick with us, everyone.
A collision at only 20 miles per hour can still cause serious injuries, even with safety belts and airbags. If you've been injured, call a law firm that takes all injuries seriously. Call now. They're waiting to help you.
At West Richland Family Dental and Prime Dental Pasco, we are open from 7 a.m. until 7 p.m., Monday through Friday, plus Saturdays for when the week gets to be too full. West Richland Family Dental and Prime Dental Pasco. Stunning smiles for the whole family.
At the Blue Mountain Station in Dayton, Washington, we invest in community. Our partners include Sweet Cheeks Bake Shop, Cedar Rain Spirits, Onyx Farms, Ray's Roast, Red Band Cellars, Barden Bead Meadery, and the Co-op and Commercial Kitchen. We invite you to explore Dayton today.
It's here. It's now. The Grand National RV Show. R&R RV North Spokane is hosting the Grand National RV Show March 23rd through April 1st. Shop over 120 RVs inside the West Coast's largest indoor showroom. Motorhomes, camper vans, fifth wheels, and trailers. The time to buy is now. The Grand National RV Show. March 23rd through April 1st. Indoors at R&R RV North Spokane. Special show pricing, giveaways, and food vendors on site. Visit rnrrv.com for more info.
Great to see you. Come on down. Welcome to Sea Galley.
dinner tonight or the Shipwreck Lounge. In case you forgot, we have your all-you-can-eat salad bar, and we can seat groups of up to 50 people. May I suggest our surf and turf special, prime rib and crab. Enjoy your meal and save room for dessert. We have a happy hour and big screen TVs. Thanks for coming in. We'll see you next time.
When it comes to supplying the farm, come to Northwest Farm Supply. Your hometown store has a wide selection of everything egg-related. Plus, we're the largest Purina dealer in Hermiston. Products you trust from people who care. Northwest Farm Supply in Prosser, Hermiston, and Othello.
Make a move in the most electrifying Honda vehicles yet. Like the CR-V and Accord, with available hybrid powertrains designed for more responsive performance and more advanced tech. When you drive a Honda, you're driving with the 2022 Kelley Blue Book's KBB.com Best Value brand. Get moving and find the Honda for you. Buy online, reserve from select dealers, or visit your local Honda dealer today.
Next extra, Chris Pratt's Super Obsession.
I played it at my house. I played it at the laundromat down the street.
Why his 9-year-old self is screaming as he brings Super Mario Brothers to the big screen. Next extra.
Tonight at 7:30 on Cap KView.
A collision at only 20 miles per hour can still cause serious injuries, even with safety belts and airbags. If you've been injured, call a law firm that takes all injuries seriously. Call now. They're waiting to help you.
This newscast sponsored by R&R RV. Now, Cap KView First Alert Weather with Jason Valentine.
Good Wednesday morning, everyone. We have made it to midweek. We do have scattered showers yet again today. It is staying cool, but much nicer tomorrow, though we're going to still see a little bit of shower activity tomorrow, so we're not yet out of it. So we're seeing just in the periphery, Ellensburg, we expect more shower activity to be coming into the Ellensburg area as we get to the afternoon. Yakima kind of seeing the end of at least this first round of shower activity. For the rest of our areas, we're seeing it kind of accumulate right now in the Blue Mountain region. Tri-Cities getting a bit of a break. Let's take a closer look to the Blues. Pendleton, it is out of your region. It is just to the north, but Walla Walla still seeing some persistent shower activity. So let's see what we can expect as we move along in the morning. So as we get to 7 a.m., just looking to stick around Yakima. And again, Walla Walla could see off and on showers. It's just on the periphery. And then as we get into midday, we're seeing some heavy cells coming into Walla Walla, possibly the Tri-Cities as well. Ellensburg getting a little bit of a break. Then it will accompany the Tri-Cities a little bit more and then move on out with a little bit more shower activity in the morning hours for Walla Walla and Pendleton tomorrow morning. And then that will be moving out, and then just some scattered showers for your Thursday possible. So we're still seeing quite an unsettled weather pattern, and we're going to continue to see that, especially as we get to Saturday when we have heavy winds and showers. So mid to lower 40s right now, very warm throughout our areas. Look at Ellensburg and Yakima. Just 2 days ago, they were in the lower 20s at this time. So warmer conditions for your morning, but still staying well off our average for this time of year. We're going to be right at it as we get to Thursday. Then as we head into our weekend and our next work week, we're staying cool. Again, this is for the Tri-Cities. So for the week ahead, again, expect most of our highs to be in the 50s, if not lower 60s. So light winds after heavy winds yesterday, 11 mile per hour right now for Ellensburg. Those will be slowing down. But as we get into tomorrow, we're going to start to see 10 to 15 mile per hour winds. Then for Friday and Saturday, 20 to 30 mile per hour winds, maybe a little less on Sunday. But folks, a blustery weekend is on the way with showers expected Saturday. So mid to lower 50s for the lovely Yakima Valley, and Ellensburg staying warm, 55. So very good for them. Over in the mid-Columbia, we're staying in the mid to upper 50s, pretty much where we've been the last 3 days. And in the Blue Mountain region, we're in those lower 50s. So 7-day forecast. We have off and on showers again for most of our areas. So Yakima, you should see that come to an end by the time we get to the morning. Then we'll be moving into cooler temperatures by Friday and sticking right there into our next work week. So overnight lows right around the freezing mark at least. In the Tri-Cities area, off and on showers again today. Tomorrow should be a much nicer day. Looks like a little more cloud coverage expected now on your Friday and cooler temperatures. We remain in the mid to upper 50s into our next work week. So folks, it has been elusive. The good news, we haven't seen a big cool down during our spring, this early part of spring, but we haven't seen that warm up that we've all been looking forward to. So off and on showers again today. It'll slow down into the afternoon, and do get ready for morning showers in the blues tomorrow, but a much nicer Thursday is on the way. Light winds today, highs in the mid to lower 50s.
The role-playing game involving 20-sided dice and your imagination is now a major motion picture. Rick Damigella reports.
We're thieves, but we help the wrong person steal the wrong thing and unleash the greatest evil the world has ever known.
How many of your tabletop role-playing game sessions started out that way? Chris Pine and Michelle Rodriguez gather a party of adventurers to undo the evil in Dungeons & Dragons: Honor Among Thieves.
The wonderful thing about Dungeons & Dragons, not having known anything about it, or role-playing games at all, is that essentially what it is, it's a game for actors. All you're doing is playing pretend like you would in an improv class. You're given a certain set of circumstances, obstacles, powers, backstory, and then someone says go and, start playing.
I don't mind that. Rodriguez went beyond play, performing roughly half of her own stunts.
Anytime you see a guy being lifted over the head and swung across the room, that's my stunt double. But yeah, I learned all the choreography so I could match her.
The movie is based on a small portion of the massive lore of the nearly 50-year-old role-playing game.
We started with the characters. It really had to be about relatable people that you would invest in and care about their journey. And then we built out.
We were faced with these very unique Dungeons & Dragons-y challenges in how they're going to be able to pull off this heist in a way that is cinematically appealing, but also very true to the mechanics of the game.
This one's dangerous. But whatever happens, we'll be ready.
Rolling for initiative in Hollywood, I'm Rick Damigella.
A Utah court heard from the deposition of Gwyneth Paltrow's children in the ongoing personal injury trial. Attorneys from the Goop Foundation and actor read from the depositions of Apple and Moses Martin. The children were 11 and 9 years old at the time of the collision at Deer Valley Resort in 2016. Neither of them saw the collision, but Apple says she learned of it after it happened.
So when you're at having lunch, was the ski collision discussed at lunch?
Yes.
And what do you recall about that discussion?
My mom was explaining what had happened, saying that a man ran into her back and they both went down. And she was in a state of shock. And she decided after that she was not going to ski for the rest of the day, which she never does. She always stays on. But she decided to get off because she was in shock and she was in a bit of pain.
Tuesday was the 6th day of Terry Sanderson's jury trial against Paltrow. The retired optometrist is suing her for $300,000, alleging that she skied into him in February of 2016. Sanderson claims to have suffered permanent brain injury when he and Paltrow crashed on the slopes. Paltrow is countersuing for just $1 plus attorney's fees. Madonna is adding a tour date in Nashville in order to celebrate the queer community there amid anti-LGBTQ legislation. Earlier this month, lawmakers in Tennessee passed two of the most sweeping and restrictive anti-trans and anti-drag laws in the country. One restricts public drag show performances, making Tennessee the first state to do so this year. The other prohibits gender-affirming care for trans minors. Republican Tennessee Governor Bill Lee signed both bills into law. Madonna's Celebration World Tour is being billed as a greatest hits tour. It will feature a, quote, one-of-a-kind experience from Bob the Drag Queen, the season 8 winner of RuPaul's Drag Race. It kicks off in Vancouver in July. Madonna will play Nashville's Bridgestone Arena on December 22nd. The music legend is also adding stops in 7 other U.S. cities. A new group is reaching out to underrepresented artists in the Yakima Valley, giving them a voice in with Place Zine. The Yakima Queer Collective is looking for original works by community members, including poetry, prose, essays, musings, photos, doodles, and other visual arts. The theme is growth. And while any Yakima Valley resident can participate, their goal is to make space for people who don't always get to showcase their work.
Young people, queer people, people of color, people from historically marginalized groups did not have a strong voice in the art scene or in community in Yakima. And so we wanted to open space for different voices.
There's a link to submit work on the Yakima Queer Collective Instagram page, and the deadline is Friday. They plan to publish the zine quarterly, and the first issue will be released in May. When we return on Good Morning Northwest, Kennewick Police bring a bit of joy to patients in the Cadleck Pediatric Unit.
There will always be bumps in the road, but we got guts, America. So let's drive on and make the future we want to see together.
Get 0 for 36 plus $2,000 trade-in cash on an in-stock 2022 Escape. Only at your local Ford dealer.
Test 1, 2. Test 1, 2.
He's going to speak now.
The bad news. Most cell companies only give you discounts if you meet their hidden requirements.
I bet he says the good news now.
The good news. US Cellular gives you $500 off any phone when you choose an unlimited evolved plan. No plan restrictions or trade-ins needed.
So nice.
So, friend who always has a broken phone can finally get a new one.
It's just a scratch. It's broken.
No.
Oh. It's busted.
We're good. Oh no.
Get $500 off any phone with no hidden requirements. US Cellular, built for us.
For over 600 different premium cigars, including every cigar rated 95 and higher in the last decade. It's The Educated Cigar. For 115 different fine pipe tobaccos and 55 different Briarwood pipes from England, Germany, and Italy. It's The Educated Cigar. For 95 and higher rated wines and White Bluff IPAs, it's The Educated Cigar in Richland.
Stay connected with your world, wherever, whenever, with a Cap KVU Plus app.
We begin with breaking news tonight.
Big stories, first alert weather, live streaming, and more. Cap KVU Plus, available in the App Store and Google Play.
Even being in an unhappy marriage is good for your health.
I'd like to go to the audience on this.
Next 5, The Bachelor, Zach Shellcross, plus Jabari Banks.
Today at 9 on Cap KVU.
You need a fan, but they're bulky, awkward, and never put the breeze exactly where you want it. Introducing My Foldaway Fan from Bell & Howell, the compact cordless fan that unfolds into your own personal wind machine and extends to nearly 4 feet high. Its lightweight, portable design makes it easier than ever to have a targeted breeze anywhere. Plus, this whisper-quiet fan has 3 separate speeds, making personalizing your comfort a breeze. My Foldaway Fan's rechargeable lithium battery lasts up to 10 hours, and it has enough power to blast a breeze to the other side of this room. Its unique telescoping stand allows you to place it on the floor, so the breeze will reach anywhere with ease. Then the whole thing folds away for easy storage. Get My Foldaway Fan from Bell & Howell for just 2 payments of $19.99. It comes with the USB cable to make charging fast and easy. My Foldaway Fan. Call or click now.
Call 1-800-349-4196. That's 1-800-349-4196 or go to myfoldawayfan.com.
There will always be bumps in the road, but we got guts, America. So let's drive on and make the future we want to see together.
Get 0 for 36 plus $2,000 trade-in cash on an in-stock 2022 Escape. Only at your local Ford dealer.
Portion of Cap KVU sponsored by Lord's Health and Trios Health, making communities healthier.
Welcome back. The Kennewick Police Department's volunteer group, known as CHIPS, or Citizens Helping in Police Service, made a very lovely drop-off at Cadleck Regional Medical Center Tuesday morning.
It was very lovely.
Yes.
They delivered 5 handcrafted teddy bears made from repurposed KPD uniforms. This program started a couple years ago as one of the activities CHIPS takes part in throughout the year. Hi, Bundy. Jenny Jones, the child life specialist at Cadleck, explains that the bears will be distributed to kids at Cadleck's pediatric unit as a pick-me-up for their stay.
Kids that maybe have had a tragic incident happen and they need some extra comfort and some extra love and maybe a positive just encouragement, reminding them your community is behind you. We love you, we support you, we're here for you, and so these bears mean a lot.
Annette Kuhl and Gene Murphy were two CHIPS members that made the Bears. They say COVID restrictions put a pause on this project, but now it's back in full swing.
Excellent.
And those bears look pretty cool. I like them.
They look really cool. Did you have a teddy bear when you were a youngster?
I had many.
Oh, you had
Jason.
many.
Yes.
Was there a favorite?
I had a bunny that I really liked.
Okay, what was Bunny's name?
That's a good question. I was probably like Snowball or something. I don't remember.
I had a Winnie the Pooh. That was very special. It's still in my dad's basement because you can never get rid of your
They
your
carry
first friends.
so many memories.
Yes.
And they are a source of comfort.
Yes,
So,
and so many germs.
well.
All right, let's take a quick look outside. Folks, it is a bit of a wet Wednesday ahead, but we have better conditions on the way this week. All of your forecasts coming up.
And coming up on Good Morning Northwest, the latest on the Nashville school shooting as we take a closer look at the individuals who helped shelter escaping staff and students. And in the wake of another mass shooting, Democratic lawmakers are demanding significant changes in gun reform.
In today's Tech Bites, a new warning label from Amazon. The new feature advises consumers if something they're buying is frequently returned. The warnings are meant to deter customers from buying them and to encourage retailers to be honest about their products. Apple just launched its Buy Now, Pay Later service. For now, it's available only to a limited number of iPhone users. They are allowed to split their Apple Pay purchases into 4 payments over a 6-week period. Apple Pay Later is found within the Wallet app. There are no fees and no interest. And Spotify has a brand new feature. Niche Mixes are personalized playlists combining familiar songs with new recommendations, but you can put them into very specific categories. Spotify describing the feature as being for people who are too lazy to sort their music into playlists. Those are your Tech Bites. Have a great day.
Stacy! I'm the sizzle of this promposal. Tonight, sparks are gonna fly.
Kyle?
And while Romeo over here is trying to look cool, things are about to heat up. Uh-oh. Darn it, Kyle!
And if you don't have the right home insurance coverage, you can end up paying for this yourself.
Sorry, Mr. Sanchez. Really? So get Allstate and be better protected from mayhem, like me. That's a hard note.
You got this, buddy. You got it.
During an asthma attack, every second feels like an eternity. Primatene Mist works fast. It's clinically shown to open airways quickly. Get the #1 FDA-approved over-the-counter asthma inhaler, Primatene Mist. Breathe easy again.
Finding a subtly sweet tea is easy.
Nice, right? Huh. Pure leaf, subtly sweet.
But saying no in a subtly sweet way?
Impressive.
Takes practice.
But absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Pure Leaf lower sugar. Just the right amount of sweetness.
New information has been released on the identity of the individual who opened fire in a Nashville private school, leaving 6 dead. And this latest instance of gun violence has Democratic lawmakers railing for stricter gun control.
And persisting showers in our areas this morning for most of our regions. I'll get you ready for your Wednesday.
From Camp KVUE Local News, this is Good Morning Northwest.
Good morning and thank you for joining us. I'm Jill Sperling.
And I'm Jason Valentine. We've made it to midweek.
Yeah, it's a little bit rainy out there.
It is a little bit.
But I kind of enjoy it.
It is nice to sleep to. It's a little harder to wake up to,
Yeah.
though. And we will have some slick conditions, but we're above the freezing level across the board, so we don't have to worry about ice. Let's take a look outsider to Legends Skycam Network. Ooh, I have a sneeze coming on, Jill. All right, I fought it off. I'm very proud of myself. So get ready for a bit of a wet Wednesday. We'll see some clearing at times, but we're going to see on and off showers, especially in the Blue Mountain region through at least tomorrow morning. So we have showers right now starting to dissipate in the Walla Walla area, starting to head towards Connell. If not, it's getting there right now. A little bit of a break for Yakima, Ellensburg seeing just a little bit of shower activity. We're going to have off and on showers today, much like we saw yesterday, and going to be a wet morning, folks. So we are looking at highs mid-50s. We do have a warm morning, like I said, so The one benefit of having cloud coverage and some shower activity means we'll have warmer mornings. Again, on and off showers for the Tri-Cities, and we're pretty much on par with our temperatures from yesterday, and oscillating showers in the Walla Walla, Pendleton area. And that'll continue into tomorrow morning, but a nicer Thursday is on the way, but winds will start to take over Friday. We've got a lot to talk about. My full forecast is coming up, but for right now, let's send it back to Jill.
This morning, we're hearing from people who stepped in to shelter students and staff following the deadly attack at a Nashville Christian school. Police now saying the shooter was being treated for an emotional disorder and legally bought the guns used to murder 6 people. ABC's Lindsay Watts is in Nashville with those new interviews.
This morning, harrowing new witness accounts of the Nashville school shooting.
My heart almost exploded, like, oh my God, it's happening here.
Katie Robbins says children and a teacher sprinted across the street and huddled by a gate near her home.
The little boy said, "Help me get inside. Help me get inside. How can I get inside?"
She and a neighbor rushed the group to safety. Actress Melissa Joan Hart also stepping in to help. Hart says she and her husband were driving when they saw kids running.
We helped all these tiny little kids cross the road and get their teachers over there, and we helped a mom reunite with her children.
Let's go!
Body camera video shows the moment police charged into Covenant Elementary School and raced toward the gunfire. Officers Rex Engelbert and Michael Colazzo finding and killing the shooter. Shooter Audrey Hale once attended the school. Police say Hale, who identified as transgender, was under a doctor's care, being treated for an emotional disorder. One of Hale's former basketball teammates shared messages she says Hale sent her the morning of the shooting.
The messages reads, "I'm planning to die today."
Police still aren't defining a specific motive. As the community mourns the loss of 6 people, Evelyn Dickhouse, William Kinney, and Hallie Scruggs, all 9 years old, substitute teacher Cynthia Peak, Catherine Kuntz, the head of the school, and custodian Mike Hill, who leaves behind 7 children and 14 grandchildren. President Biden says those victims should still be here, pleading for Congress to pass an assault weapons ban.
There's a moral price to pay for inaction.
Police say Hale legally purchased 7 guns, using 3 of them in the attack. Hale's former teammate says she did contact authorities about those messages Hale sent, but that was only minutes before the shooting started. Lindsay Watts, ABC News, Nashville.
Firearms were the leading cause of death among children and adolescents in 2021 for the 2nd year in a row. That's according to a CNN analysis of data from the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. Firearms first surpassed motor vehicle crashes as the leading cause of death for children in 2020. In 2021, more than 4,700 children between the ages of 1 to 19 died from firearms, up by 9% from the year before. In comparison, about 4,300 children died in car accidents in 2021. A rash of recent gun violence, including Monday's fatal school shooting in Tennessee, has some lawmakers calling for gun control again. President Joe Biden is calling on Congress to move ahead on the issue, but with a divided Congress, it appears unlikely any sort of changes are coming in the near future. John Lawrence reports.
As Nashville mourns the loss of 3 children and 3 adults who were killed in Monday's school shooting, some lawmakers in Washington, D.C. are calling for action.
We must pass meaningful gun safety legislation and need to look at every possible way to do so. We must give families the peace of mind to send their kids to school without fearing for their lives.
Including the Nashville incident, there's been at least 130 mass shootings in the U.S. this year, according to data from the Gun Violence Archive.
We know that a ban on assault weapon sales can work. We know it from Connecticut. We know also that inaction won't work anymore for Americans.
President Joe Biden wants Congress to work on an assault weapon ban. However, Republicans are in charge of the House, and there's little to no support for weapon restrictions, which some say infringe on constitutional rights.
On the other side, all they want to do is take guns away from law-abiding citizens. Before they even know the facts, the first thing they talk about is taking guns away from law-abiding citizens. And that's not the answer, by the way.
While others in the GOP have a wait-and-see attitude.
With respect to any
discussion of legislation, it's premature. There's an ongoing investigation, and I think we need to let the facts come out.
I'm John Lawrence reporting.
On Wednesday night, the city of Nashville is scheduled to hold a vigil to remember the victims of the Covenant School shooting. Jason Valentine is here with a look at your forecast.
Some showers this morning as we get ready for another cool Wednesday, but warm this morning. I'll get you ready for that and a sneak peek at your weekend. My full forecast is coming right up.
The FDA has announced a new plan put in place to make sure there is always a steady supply of baby formula. That's coming up.
Pure Filtration Products is your Inland Northwest air quality specialist. We offer filtration products for all your commercial, industrial, and manufacturing needs. From cooling towers to industrial dust collection systems, commercial buildings, schools, hospitals, or manufacturing facilities, we have you covered. Call today and schedule your free facility site evaluation. We'll send a certified air filter specialist to your site to evaluate your filter requirements. Call or click today. Pure Filtration Products.
When I'm with you, when I'm with you.
You're pregnant. You're gonna be one hell of a dad. I learned from the very best.
A Million Little Things, the farewell season, tonight on ABC.
Hey Ham Fam! Easter is April 9th, and Honey Baked Ham is your Easter dinner headquarters. Bring home our famous slow-smoked, fully cooked, spiral-cut hams, dripping with our handcrafted, mouth-watering glaze. Or try our smoked or oven-roasted turkey breast. At Honey Baked Ham, we have your complete meal with a host of delicious sides and decadent desserts ready for you to bring home. Spend less time in the kitchen and more time with your family this Easter. Place your order today, give us a call, or order online at myhoneybakedstore.com.
Make a move in the most electrifying Honda vehicles yet. Like the CR-V and Accord, with available hybrid powertrains designed for more responsive performance and more advanced tech. When you drive a Honda, you're driving with the 2022 Kelley Blue Book's KBB.com Best Value brand. Get moving and find the Honda for you. Buy online, reserve from select dealers, or visit your local Honda dealer today.
This is how legends are made.
Chevy Silverado and new Silverado HD. Choose your own path with the #1 best-selling retail full-size pickup and see where it takes you. Find new roads. It's Chevy truck season. Get 0% financing plus make no monthly payments for 90 days on all Silverado 1500 pickups, or get $2,750 total cash allowance on this Silverado with a turbo high output engine. See your community Chevy dealers.
Back by popular demand, it's the Super 7-Day Sell-Off at Furniture Row. Shop today and save big throughout the store. Save on living, dining, and bedroom. Check out the budget-friendly Summit Firm for only $332.49. Plus, make your cash go further with 4 years no-interest financing. That's no interest until March 2027. But don't miss out. The Super 7-Day Sell-Off at Furniture Row ends Thursday the 30th.
There's something new from Better Than Bouillon. Introducing the Culinary Collection. Exciting new flavors like sofrito for casseroles or adobo for fajitas, each adding a little something special to all your family favorites. But don't take our word for it. The Culinary Collection from Better Than Bouillon.
This newscast sponsored by Dairy Queen.
5:42 on this Wednesday morning. Well, some good news for parents with formula-fed babies. The Food and Drug Administration said Tuesday they now have a plan in place to make sure the U.S. supply of baby formula stays constant and safe. The agency laid out key steps they say will increase the resiliency of the country's infant formula market. It includes making sure that the formula industry can identify risks to the supply chain and develop plans to make any potential disruptions of production less severe. The FDA will also expedite review of pre-market submissions for new infant formula products and expand and improve training for investigators who inspect manufacturers. The agency says it will also work closely with the U.S. Department of Agriculture to build more resiliency with its WIC program, the largest purchaser of infant formula. The FDA says many parts of this national strategy are already underway. Well, coming up, it appears that spring has sprung, and you know what that means? Spring cleaning. We'll let you know everything you need to get your house organized this season. And folks, I will return next with your first alert weather forecast. I'm going to get you ready for the day. You're watching Good Morning Northwest. We'll be right back.
Portion of Cap KVU sponsored by Lord's Health and Trios Health, making communities healthier.
Smoke City for Less is your one-stop shop in Kennewick, Richland, Pasco, Hermiston, and West Richland. Every location is conveniently located and gives you the lowest prices and largest selection of vape mods, the best batteries, tobacco products, kratom, and specialty products too. We have something for everyone, including gift cards for any occasion. Check out the specials and deals today. Open 7 days a week in 5 locations: Kennewick, Richland, Pasco, Hermiston, and West Richland. Smoke City for Less. We smoke the competition.
When it comes to supplying the farm, come to Northwest Farm Supply. Keep a flock healthy and happy with the largest selection of Purina around. Plus, all the equipment you need to keep the farm running right. And we have the best customer service. We really do. Northwest Farm Supply in Hermiston, Prosser, and Othello.
Your roof protects your home and family every day. Shouldn't it be the best roof possible? With Air Roofing, a family-owned business in Prosser, you'll see why our customer reviews speak for themselves. No job too small, big enough to take care of your roofing needs. Air Roofing, a company built on quality and reputation.
At Affordable Dentures and Implants, we believe in the healing power of a new smile, the way it makes you look and feel, the way a smile lights up a room, so people can see the best version of you. Which is why we make new smiles affordable for everyone, so you don't need to wait another day to get your smile back. Scan the QR code to learn more, or visit affordabledentures.com.
Go ahead and smile.
From Cap KVU, Apple Valley Eats.
Okay, we started many years ago. My mom was the one who started the business. She was doing it at home. But when we moved here, we're from Colombia. When we moved here like 15 years ago, she's just making more cakes for friends. People were asking for more cakes. I'm like, okay, let's do it. Let's open the business. So we finally decided to move here. I love the place. People, like our customers, keep coming and they just tell the other friends to come, and we are super busy all the time. We love our customers, and that's how everything starts.
We specialize on custom cakes, whatever you guys are looking for, anything that they want to make, we can make that cake come to life. No matter what it is, we can also do cupcakes, cake pops, cookies, anything that the customer wants, we'll do. And we'll make sure that it's perfect and exactly how they want it, because my mom is very much a perfectionist, so everything has to pass through her and it has to be perfect.
We take in every detail because we want to make sure every vision comes to life, you know? And just seeing smiles on people's faces, making them feel welcome, because you know, you never know what somebody's going through. So giving them like that special treatment just really can make someone's day.
Now, Cap KVU First Alert Weather with Jason Valentine.
Good Wednesday morning, everyone. We've made it to midweek. Hope you had a great Tuesday and a good morning so far. Scattered showers yet again. We are staying cool, but we're looking much nicer tomorrow, though we'll still have a few scattered showers left over for tomorrow. So our Skywatch radar in the Ellensburg area, another round coming in here in about the next half hour or so. Starting to get a little bit of a break in the Yakima Valley as we've seen some pretty good shower activity throughout our areas. Still seeing it along the Blues in the Connell region, so a little closer look at the Blue Mountain region. Pendleton getting a break from that rain, and looks like we're looking pretty good along the Blue Mountain regions, Blue Mountains themselves. So we have more shower activity expected. So as we move along in our morning hours, by 7 a.m., almost a little bit of a break widespread, maybe just a little to the west of Yakima. As we get into our afternoon, we have another system coming in. This could be some heavy rains for Walla Walla and soon to get into the Tri-Cities. Then in our early afternoon, mid-afternoon, starting to move more to the west, and then that will continue to move to the west. But as we get to tomorrow morning, we have more shower activity in the Blue Mountain region for Walla Walla and Pendleton, and then that will finally get out, maybe just a shower or two possible for our evening, and then it looks to be much nicer on Friday, though we expect to see more cloud coverage on Friday when we're thinking more sunshine was on the way. So we're keeping an eye on that. We are warm this morning, mid to lower 40s, our one outlier 39 in Hermiston. But again, folks, very warm this morning, very good with all the precipitation out there. So for our week ahead, we are going to be right near our average as we get to tomorrow. It looks to be the warmest day of the next 7 days. And then we're just going to average being 5 or so degrees off of our average as we're staying very mild for this beginning of spring and really the last part of winter as well. For about 3 weeks, we've been just below or at our averages. So cool temperatures continue to persist. So pretty much light winds. We're seeing a little bit of push in the Ellensburg area. Those will slow down. But as we move into tomorrow, we're going to see 10 to 15 mile per hour winds. Then Friday and Saturday, now Friday is included, 20 to 30 mile per hour winds. So heavy winds to start and middle of your weekend. Slow down to about 10 to 20 mile per hour on Sunday. But very blustery conditions are on the way, and we do have more shower activity to talk about on Saturday. So mid to lower 50s for the Yakima Valley, 55 for Ellensburg, so staying warmer there. In the mid-Columbia, we're in the mid to, well, let's say upper 50s with Hanford in there, almost on par with what we saw yesterday. Lower 50s for the Blue Mountain region. 7-day forecast, and as we get into tomorrow, we are going to see more sunshine tomorrow. Again, warmest day of the week tomorrow. Then we're in the mid to lower 50s starting on Friday with those windy conditions, and we could see off and on showers into our weekend as well. So we'll see some sunshine too. In the Tri-Cities area tomorrow, by far the nicest day of the week, though we could see some scattered showers again. Friday, a little bit more cloud coverage, and then we'll settle into those mid to upper 50s. Good chance of shower activity for your Saturday. So for your Wednesday today, morning to afternoon showers, and then we'll get pretty nice evening hours into tomorrow morning, though more showers expected tomorrow morning along the Blue Mountain region. But tomorrow we get to the lower 60s, upper 50s. Today, mid to lower 50s. Should be a pretty mild Wednesday ahead.
Well, it is time for spring cleaning, and as you check off your to-do list this year, you may want to add these often missed spots to your annual ritual. Here's ABC's Alexis Christoforous.
Planning to start fresh this spring with a clean house? Perry Santanacho at Consumer Reports shares some tips to make sure you leave no dust bunny unturned, starting with the couch you use every day.
Moving the sofa out from the wall, vacuuming the carpet, the flooring, and using special attachments on your vacuum to get into the sofa's crevices.
The ceiling fan is another area for dust to collect, so don't forget to wipe down the blades.
One hack that we love is just using an old pillowcase and slinging it over each of those blades and just wiping it off. That way that dust doesn't fall on the floor or all over you, and it's just contained in that little sack that you can wash.
Don't neglect the laundry room. We all know to clean the lint trap on the dryer after each load. Lint is a fire hazard, but once in a while you should do a deep clean too.
That usually involves like getting some kind of lint trap cleaning kit, which is like a long hose that attaches to your vacuum, and it can get all the way in there and suck all that stuff out.
After the lint trap, disconnect your dryer from the power source, slide the dryer out from the wall, and vacuum the duct too. And as you're scrubbing down the bathroom, look up. Is your shower head clogged with scaly mineral deposits? You can descale it by filling a plastic bag with vinegar and attaching it to the shower head.
Use a twist tie or a rubber band to attach it to the shower head and just tie it so it's submerged, and leave it there for a few hours and then remove the bag, turn the shower head on, rinse it out, and you're good to go.
And do not skip the toothbrush holder.
The toothbrush holder is basically a dark and damp space, which is a breeding ground for mildew and mold and God knows what other bacteria and germs.
If it's dishwasher safe, pop it in with a load of dishes or hand wash it with hot soapy water. Alexis Christoforous, ABC News, New York.
When we come back, it's a goal decades in the making that has finally been completed, as one Pennsylvania man has completed his mission to run 50 marathons in all 50 states.
This is Ford Truck Month, America. Time to get into Ford F-150. All amped up and ready for work or play. Get 0.9 for 60 plus 3,000 low APR cash on a 22 F-150 XLT at your local Ford dealer.
Oh no, you hate coming home to a dark house. You need the Bell & Howell Bionic Spotlight. The instant the motion sensor detects movement, Bionic Spotlight triggers 8 high-intensity LED lights that shower the entire area with light and then shuts off 30 seconds after it stops. Get the motion-activated Bionic Spotlight for just $19.95 with free shipping. If you order right now, you can double the offer and just pay a separate fee. 2 Bionic Spotlights backed by our 5-year warranty for one low-value price. And the shipping is free. Here's how to order.
At Mattress Depot USA, we're all about being friendly.
Customer friendly.
Our sleep consultants would tailor the perfect sleep solution just for you.
Local friendly.
We grew up here.
Brand friendly.
The top brands like Sealy, Stearns & Foster, Tempur-Pedic.
Price friendly.
We always give you the best value.
We might just be the friendliest place on earth. Excuse me? Don't worry, you're still the happiest.
Low prices every day. Mattress Depot USA.
The stage is set, a Hollywood week like you've never seen before. Incredible. Sunday and Monday, the 2-night event begins. Your favorite Idol legends return to mentor.
This is going to be fun.
And the performances, wow. But one hopeful leaves everyone stunned.
Does that mean that you have decided to leave the competition?
American Idol, new Sunday and Monday on ABC and stream on Hulu.
For over 600 different premium cigars, including every cigar rated 95 and higher in the last decade. It's The Educated Cigar. For 115 different fine pipe tobaccos and 55 different Briarwood pipes from England, Germany, and Italy. It's The Educated Cigar. For 95 and higher rated wines and White Bluff IPAs, it's The Educated Cigar in Richland.
Pure Filtration Products is your Inland Northwest air quality specialist. We offer filtration products for all your commercial, industrial, and manufacturing needs. From cooling towers to industrial dust collection systems, commercial buildings, schools, hospitals, or manufacturing facilities, we have you covered. Call today and schedule your free facility site evaluation. We'll send a certified air filter specialist to your site to evaluate your filter requirements. Call or click today. Pure Filtration Products.
This is Ford Truck Month, America. Time to get into Ford F-150. All amped up and ready for work or play. Get 0.9 for 60 plus 3,000 low APR cash on a 22 F-150 XLT at your local Ford dealer.
Call Prosser Digestive Health Center at Prosser Memorial Health. This is how we care.
Let's get closer to home, folks. We have scattered showers today, and we should see a sunbreak or two by the time we get to the afternoon. Ellensburg keeps getting warmer, 55 today. That is the one region getting warmer as we head into our Wednesday. The rest of our area is pretty much on par with what we saw yesterday. Some morning showers and then some quick afternoon showers. And then we should be done with the shower activity in the Yakima Valley. Pretty much the same story for the Mid-Columbia. Again, roads will be wet this morning, so do take care out on the road. And the more Walla Walla and Pendleton, you're going to see continued showers off and on throughout your day, and they could persist into tomorrow morning. But do expect to see a sunbreak or two in the afternoon.